Hello. Oh shoot, I'm sorry everybody. I forgot to send out the reminder that we were on at 7:30. Oh God, I'm a bad Edith. Oh. So God only knows if we're actually going to get someone.
We shall see, shall we?
Shall I get off of Facebook for a moment and send it? Or... Oh, that's right, you do it. You're the minion today.
Sure. It's under Edith Mary, right?
What's the
Wacky
group called?
Wednesday, Talking Tarot,
Talking to Roe regularly.
I think. Oh, we got somebody watching. Hello. Somebody, whoever you are.
Hello, somebody.
Raise your hand, say hello. Tell us how you are in one word. Not you, I know how you are. Oh, it's little Christine. Hello, gorgeous. That's Sarah. Never mind. How are you, Christine? In one word, tell me how you are. That's not really a word.
I can spell it for you.
Christine is tired. Did your nasty, horrible boss overwork you today? Is that the problem, Christine? She did a smiley face. I can only assume that Sarah is a slave driver. Hello, Mary Pat. We will have to talk with her about that.
Right now.
Right now. Right, go ahead, say hello. Put your hand in, say hello. That's the lovely Sarah Neal from Sarah Neal Kayaking. She spelled it for you. Christine did. Yes, I know. We got our minion back for the week. I can't see this far, so somebody literally has to see what's being written. So, you guys all know how, I only have 2 viewers. You guys all kind of know how this works. If you want a reading, say, I want a reading. If you want to talk to someone on the other side, you're going to have to say their name and when they died, please. Hey, Kim. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I probably couldn't see it anyway. Annalisa wants a reading. Did you tell anybody we were going to be on? You forgot, didn't you? Oh, I'm sorry. That was Sarah's finger you saw. So now she knows where the camera is. We have 4 people. Hello, whoever you are. It is Wednesday, December 2nd. And no. That she is tagging a person.
Oh.
Sometimes it's hard to tell when you're tagging someone and when you
Or asking.
are asking for something. That's why I say that they would need to say, if you want a reading please. Sarah has her finger in everything. Yes, Sarah has her finger in everything. She's the Donald Trump of San Antonio.
No.
Little Miss Sarah is a business magnate now? Hello, Bernie. How are you this evening, sweetie? Everybody tell me in one word how you are today. Bertie wants a reading. I'm not so sure it would help from this distance. We've had to move back just a little, and from this distance, I'm not sure I could see. Stephanie, you are amazing. That is awesome. I'm glad. Annalisa is great. I'm gonna have to go get my glasses. Hold on. Yes, Sarah really is the Bill Gates of kayaking.
I like Bill Gates better than Trump.
All right, is everybody happy now? I have my glasses on and I still can't see. It's the distance thing. It's too close. It's too close to be far away, and too far away to be through my. Hello, Ashley. No, sorry, Senna. I stepped on my own stuff. Sorry. Hello, Sin. How are you? Go back a little bit so you can see what I said. I'm interested in if anyone comes through. Who's doing the happy happy? Oh, that was Mary Pat said she was happy. Hello, Joyce. Happy birthday. I'll call you in a minute or two when we get off. So let's sing happy birthday to Joyce. Happy birthday to you. Apparently I'm the only one. Because none of us can really sing here. Oh, who is that? Who's Casey Lynn who? Casey Lynn.
My Casey Lynn. Oh, sorry.
That's my Casey girl. Oh, that is awesome, Kim. Congratulations, your first grandchild. That is amazing. Congratulations. I am happy for all of you, especially Mariah. Did she come through it okay, or did she wimp out?
You're in the middle of childbirth. There is no wimping out. There's only one way to go.
My sister went out. She had 2 cesareans because she didn't want to deal with the pain.
Well, for me, to be wimping out is give me the drugs, give me the good stuff. That's what I,
That's normal.
Of course, I've never had a child.
Unless they give you a
so.
spinal block and you don't feel anything anyway.
Okay. Oh, look, you got some viewers. Hey, Jack. I can't see what Jack is saying. Kim. 8 pounds, 22 ounces. No, 8 pounds, 6 ounces, 22 inches long. Is that long?
Mm-hmm.
She
Yes.
maybe are doing good. That's long.
Boys are both 8.5.
Wow. She had a big baby too. Christy just.
Which picture are you talking about, Jack?
Can Renee and I have a reading, please? Yes. Renee and Sin. S-I-N. Or S-E-N. Something like that.
Oh, you're talking about that one behind me, Jack? Picture of me and Joe, Larry. So he's always like that picture of me and Larry's like
Oh, yeah. Right here.
the one at the top of my head.
That one over there, Jack? Because that's, yeah. That is a good picture of her and Larry.
And unfortunately, that's when I went for a trim and they decided to give me a boy cut.
He's saying, yeah. Put that over there, that way someplace, please, sweetie. Okay. Not down where the dog can eat it, please.
Anybody want readings or anything, Jack? Now Beverly was on there for a moment and then she got off.
Della and I are I'm doing good. I'm doing awesome and wonderful. How about you, Della?
Fair to Midland.
Fair to Midland. Her back and her knees been bothering her. She's doing the sparkler thing.
Into the incense.
Yes, it's a stick. Stephanie would like a reading. And Stephanie, you're always awesome, aren't you? Amazing, awesome.
Already got Mary Pat.
So read off for us who you have for readings so far.
Annalisa, Mary Pat, Christine, me, Birdie, Kim, Sin, Renee, and Stephanie.
Hi, Cheyenne. If she didn't call off your name, it's because we haven't seen it yet. Mary Pat, yeah, okay.
Jack wants a,
Jack wants a reading too.
not the other.
Oh, we love you too, Stephanie. You are so sweet.
I know Shy will want a reading.
Yeah.
Oh, no, no position.
Is it hot?
The heater popped on.
Shall I open the front door?
Well, you want to let the people in, don't you?
We are going to have to also do the thing, the window. Do you know how to do it? I know you're smart. I'll get it. Or I can show you how to do it. Ow.
I thought you meant spiritually.
No, I mean really, let's go
I
there.
know, I thought you meant spiritually.
Okay. I'm sorry. She thought I meant open the door spiritually to let everybody who's outside in. I'm like, open that screen door. It's something cool out in here.
You had said there was a lot of people, before we started, there were a lot of people waiting.
That's why I said open the
So,
door and let
yeah.
them in.
And then she said open the door and let him in. You said, oh, we'll open the door. I was like, okay. And then you're like, you want to show me how to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, this is why you need to be on camera too. We had a little bit of a miscommunication. Just anyone coming through for Kim? Okay. Birdie would like to know, how's your knee, Della?
Sucks.
Knee sucks, sorry.
Cheyenne wants both. You put Cheyenne on both.
And Jack says it's 20 degrees in Wyoming. He can
shut
keep
up.
it.
Well, it's supposed to get down to 40 tonight. Maybe a little bit lower.
That's cold enough.
Got up to 68.
Mm-hmm. Although today's weather was actually pretty cool. This is South Texas.
It's like I'm sweating. No, I'm not. But Jackie finally got their first snowfall.
Aww. It should snow a lot earlier than this in Wyoming, shouldn't it?
Not always.
Not always. Okay.
Well, the one year we were in Spokane, the first snow was Halloween night.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Christine says she likes Wyoming. Seems like there's a lot of nothing in Wyoming, except skiing maybe.
A lot of looking at stars.
Hello, Riley. What was it?
Jack says the heat wave, he's only wearing a flannel shirt. Well, shall we get started?
Well, hold on. So for anybody that wanted to talk to the other side, I
Wow.
only got Mary Pat, Birdie, Kim, Jack, and Cheyenne. So if anybody else wants to talk to people on the other side, they need to let us know.
I don't understand that, Christine.
I can't see it, so I can't tell you.
I'm sure of that, Jack. Jack said there's a lot of peacefulness in Wyoming. Christine says,
You've been TikToked.
I know, I'm on TikTok. I don't know what that was in reference to, though. Two other side, please, for Annalisa. Okay. Two going to be a good night if the doggos are snoring already. Well, no, they're not. They're running around. So, anyway.
She opened up the door and now they're going, fresh air! Oh my God, what are we going to do?
All right, let's get started. Who's first for readings?
Annalisa.
Did you get Riley? and she wants to talk to Stephen. I have not seen or heard from Katina in quite a while. Does anybody know what's happened to her?
I don't have a date of birth for Stephen. Or
That's
date of
okay.
death. Okay.
Yeah, we know he's dead. We got Riley, Birdie.
I thought that was Stephen, not Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
She was responding to you.
Gotcha.
She's. Remember, you're the minion tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Poke your head in so everybody can see you. This is
Oh,
our
Jesus
minion,
Christ.
Sarah. This is our minion, Sarah. Come on, the other one too. You might as well just come
my
between us.
God. So I don't look like I have nothing but a huge head. Hello.
This is Sarah, everybody. My little kayaking buddy. Oh, thanks. I love you too.
Okay.
Yes, Birdie, we got her for Stephen as well. So I guess wearing the glasses does help, doesn't it? Thanks, Kim.
Isn't that why you bought her to begin with? Because you couldn't read?
Well, yeah, it is. Okay. Annalisa,
Hello,
thank you.
Annalisa.
See? All right, you go ahead. This is for who?
Okay. Annalisa.
Annalisa, they're saying they want you to stay committed to the track that you are on, the one that you have been taking, because as long as you stay committed to the track, the new beginnings that you have been looking for are not far away. It's like they're right on top of you. Just stay committed just a little bit longer and you'll start seeing new beginnings coming your direction.
Okay, the first one we have for you, Annalisa, is the death card. The death card isn't about dying. It is about transitioning from one phase to the next. But going from one job to the next, from one man to the next, or one whatever to the next. Is a major transition is in your life is coming. Then we have the moon. The moon is about maintaining a balance between our subconscious and conscious, or our yucky selves and our good self. It's also with this transition that is coming in your life, you may feel like you're going crazy, but you're not. Just try and stay very balanced. No, somebody said something. And the last one we have for you, Annalisa, is the page. No, it's the, no. Yes, it's the, I'm sorry, the new cards don't have labels on them. This is the page of coins. The page of coins is about listening to spirit, getting your plan together. Get your plan together for that transition time.
I can see that.
Get it down on paper. Write down your goals and start setting them in motion. I hope that helps.
Death card.
Yeah.
Cat pooping on a grave.
Okay, who's next?
It is Mary Pat.
Mary Pat. They're saying new beginnings are ahead of you, and you will see them as soon as you decide to hop off the fence. And the reason you're still staying on the fence is because you're not listening to them. And they're coming to you in your dreams. They want you to write down your dreams because they're giving you messages so that your new beginnings that they are trying to work you towards can get to you. It's like you're dragging it down.
This is Mary Pat.
Yes.
Okay, Mary Pat, for you we have the Fool card. The Fool card is about stepping out into faith, but making plans for that better life, that stepping out into faith and taking that leap of faith, taking that jump to the next step will bring you. Then we have the King of Cups, which reminds you to stay above the fray, stay above the turmoil and the drama in life. It reminds you that you have all the nurturing that is available to you. You already possess it. You just have to remember to give it to yourself. And then we have the Four of Cups, which the Four of Cups reminds us that always when Spirit tries to give us something, remember to always look for those gifts, to not turn away something that Spirit is trying desperately for you to have. They're usually spiritual gifts too. So take that for what it's worth, Mary Pat.
Next one is Christine.
Christine, they're telling you that you need to be patient with the ones around you, because they have not come into agreement that they want you to go down the spiritual path that you're headed on. It's like you should not care if they agree to it or not, because this is your path. You need to be patient with them as you let them go, because they do not need to be in your life, but they do not want to support you.
Christine, we have the Six of Coins. I'm trying to think what it is. I'm drawing a complete blank.
Well, he's got a little mouse that he's keeping away. He's got a fish he's keeping away. Well, actually, he's playing with the tail.
Maybe that wasn't supposed to be for her.
I'm
thinking that wasn't supposed to be for you. So we're going to start with this one, especially because I don't draw blanks very often with my cards. Hello, 10 people. That's amazing. So actually, Christine.
Correct.
I remember. Christine, that we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is you need to get out and about. You need to, it's about, the opportunities are out there, Christine. They're not in your house. They're not inside you. The opportunities, the business opportunities, the dating opportunities, all your opportunities are outside your house. Then we have the Ace of Swords. The One of Swords, which is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about new possibilities, new beginnings, new ventures, new direction on your path. But it's going to require that you use your mind. You're going to have to start thinking, Christine. And then next is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is about a spiritual journey. It's not a fearful thing. I don't know how that's happening. It's not a fearful journey. It is one of discovery and self-enlightenment. So get out of your house and go kayaking. Or
hiking
or walking. Go to the mall.
Get fresh air.
Get fresh air. Go to the store. Linger around. Meet people. But get out of yourself. Get out of your comfort zone.
Birdie.
Birdie.
We're saving you for... Okay.
Birdie. They're saying that the spirits are hanging around you. Your spirits are hanging around you in full force, because quick changes are right on top of you. But you need to stay anchored in your beliefs, because if you don't stay anchored in your beliefs, then they'll just let you go. It's like, well, she's not going to believe in us. Never mind. They're being odd with me tonight.
Aren't they odd all the time?
More than usual.
The reason I'm resting my arm on my cup is because I threw out my shoulder, and I think it's because it's now turned into a pinched nerve, and it hurts to hold my arm up. So we have, that's just in case anybody was wondering, we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords for you, Birdie, are about walking that tightrope, making sure you make informed decisions. Don't sit around and let life just hand you whatever it is that life is going to hand you. You have choices. You have lots of choices. But make sure you know all about your choices. Then we have the 9 of coins, which is about a woman who can take care of herself or is self-sufficient. Thank you, Christine. This is someone who's being self-sufficient, someone who is can provide for herself and others, someone who doesn't need another person in their life because they've got it covered. And then we have the 4 of cups, which is about making sure you keep what you want to keep, throw away what you want to throw away, don't have any excess, but don't hoard onto things either. Don't hoard things. Don't hold, especially grudges, resentments, hurts, pain. Get rid of that crap. You don't need it anymore.
Somebody was asking me what I've got in my bottle. Well, it is smart water. But
It's blue smart water.
It also has some blueberry stuff in it, you know, that squirty stuff, with some vinegar. Why vinegar?
Why vinegar, Della?
Why not?
Is it apple cider vinegar, Della?
It's apple cider vinegar. It helps to contain the diabetes.
Oh, okay. Helps with heartburn too.
No,
So does
no.
baking soda.
It gives you heartburn. It don't help with it.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. It's
Yeah.
like, nah, I don't know.
Okay. Next up is Kim.
Kim, they are saying that your mundane path is taking you down your spiritual path. And you are on the right track for your mundane and your spiritual. You're where you're supposed to be at. And I want you to stay committed to where you are at right now. Stay committed to both paths because they will intersect. Pardon?
I didn't say nothing.
No, I did. I said, did I shut up?
Several times.
Okay, Kim, the first one I have for you is the High Priestess. The High Priestess reminds you to stay in balance and to use your intuition and your logic, but mostly rely on your intuition for situations you find yourself in. And this is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is about rising above the fray. The King of Wands is about standing your ground and being in charge. The King of Wands is reminding you that you're highly creative, and I know that you are, and that to take that creativity and use it to your advantage. And the final card I have for you is the 8 of Cups, which is about turning your back on the things that no longer serve you, turning your back on the people that no longer serve you, and making sure that your spiritual house is in order. Because there's more they're trying to give you.
I'm getting your spirit house in order.
Okay. Okay. Next.
Sin.
Sin.
Again, this is all about new beginnings today because they're saying new beginnings are on the horizon for you. But you need to leave all the old stuff behind because if you're going into newness, you do not need to drag your old baggage along with you. But as you are leaving the old behind, be sure to take care of yourself because it will tire you out when you realize that you have more energy than you ever had because you don't have the old stuff dragging you down.
Okay.
She did a boo-boo on her finger today.
I did. I did a boo-boo on my finger, and I didn't have a Band-Aid with me, so I put Scotch tape on it.
You know what I did? Okay. Good.
Oh no, I put a V-shaped cut in there. It's kind of deep,
Well,
actually,
you gotta
Della.
suck on it.
I'm not sucking on it. You suck on it.
No.
You're welcome, Birdie.
Don't even go there, girlfriend.
Sin. This is, wow, okay. We also have the High Priestess card for you. The High Priestess card is about maintaining balance, using your mind and your wit and your wisdom with your intuition, and staying in touch with your spirit guides. And then we have the 4 of Cups, which is, the 4 of Cups is about not seeing all the gifts that are available to you, not knowing you have the choice to even see. You're just sort of like, whatever. When Spirit's trying to hand you something, or your guides or angels are trying to hand you something. Now we have the 7 of Cups, which is, oh wow, you have lots of choices. You have lots of goals, lots of life things to choose from. So go ahead, wean out your choices. Get rid of the things that are not actually attainable just yet. They might be attainable later, but not right now. Yes, it does, Christine. And so just get to 2 or 3 things that you know that are going to work for you. You can always add things later, but right now just pare it down a little bit.
Next is Renee.
Renee, they're telling you to stop beating yourself up because changes are coming in 2 weeks to 2 months. There will be changes coming your direction, which will be good for your house. The house that represents where your soul sits. So there's good luck and well-being coming to your house, which is you, in a couple of weeks to a couple of months. And stop beating yourself up over stuff that's happening now. Just go with the flow for the moment.
Okay, Renee, you are in, this is the Queen, I'm sorry, this is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is all about transition, transformation, going from one state of being to another, like a caterpillar going into a butterfly, becoming a better version of yourself than you have known before. And this is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands reminds you to be caring and nurturing, but also to be creative. Take what you have and learn how to use it in a different manner. It's not so much just like, that's not the whole message, but what they're telling me is that sort of like out of the box thinking, how can you make something out of what you already have, your situation, not a thing. And then we also have the Two of Swords, which is about balance, about making informed choices, and taking those blinders off, taking the blindfold off so that you are more aware of the consequences of your choices. I hope that makes sense, Renee.
Stephanie.
They're saying that you are on your spiritual path, whether you believe it or not. And the key to staying on your path, the key to staying on your spiritual path is to jump over the hurdles that people are trying to put in front of you. Stay on your path and stay loyal to it. It's like somebody's trying to knock you off your walker. What?
Did we get Riley?
Yes.
She's a little further down on the list. You're welcome, Sin. Who's next?
Stephanie. No, it's me. I'm sorry.
Snoring?
Yes, Annalisa, the dogs are snoring. They finally one of them has finally gone to sleep. No, we do have you, Riley. We just have you further down on the list. That's all.
Okay, so Edith, Mary, it's Stephanie for you.
Did you read Stephanie?
Yes, I already read Stephanie.
I'm reading Stephanie.
Yes.
Stephanie, we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about cutting through the crap, cutting through the bullshit in life, and getting to the point. It's also about more possibilities on your path than you had been aware of before. And then we have Justice. The Justice reminds us all that to be fair and compassionate in our dealings with other people and ourselves, especially ourselves. And then we have Stephanie the Hermit. The Hermit card reminds us to get out of that cave and spread that beautiful light of yours that I know you have existing inside you. Hey, Kitu. Speaking of other beautiful lights, Stephanie is just start teaching more. Start teaching more. Start showing people showing people how they can live differently, if that makes sense. I hope so.
Okay, Jack.
Your angels and your guides are hanging around you in full force right now as they are telling you to be patient so that you do not become a patient. They want you to be patient because they know that things are not looking so hot right now, but it's like you just wait. It's like everything will come out a whole lot better. It's like the mirror may be cracked now, but the mirror is getting ready to heal. So stay strong. Changes are coming. Are you bleeding all over yourself?
No, it's not bleeding at all.
Oh, good.
I'm trying not to let it bleed. Jack, we have for you the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords reminds us that we are not stuck. It's just an illusion that no matter what the situation or event that is happening, you can turn it around in your favor if you use some out-of-the-box thinking. But we also have the Devil card, which is about conflict. Conflict and struggle that you don't have to go through. Conflict and struggle that you're bringing upon yourself or that you're allowing into your life somehow or another. This is also, although I don't think it necessarily pertains to you, can be a card of someone who has addictions. And then finally, we have the Ace of...
He's like me, he's addicted to coffee. Does that count?
No, we'll let coffee slide.
Okay.
The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about new possibilities. Possibilities you never thought of before. Possibilities that of going in a different direction. You're welcome, Stephanie. To that your life taking a turn. That's a good thing. Sometimes when our lives take turns, it's like, wait, what happened? This time it's a good thing.
It's going to be welcome.
It's going to be a welcome change.
Okay, Cheyenne.
They're telling you to stay committed to the spiritual path, your spiritual path. And they're saying you have 2 spiritual paths, and they want you to stay committed to both of them because they both pertain to you. Because they pertain to you, to bringing all the luck and wonder into your house, which is where your soul sits. It's like all the luck, wonder, and anything you wanted. It will be coming to you as long as you stay committed. And that's not committed. That's committed to your path.
Okay, Cheyenne. We have the Sun card. The Sun card is about victory. It's about overcoming. It's about shining so brightly. You're the only thing in the entire neighborhood anyone can see. No, not like that.
Oh.
We also have the 2 of Coins. The 2 of Coins is about making sure you maintain balance. And making sure that you've got your head in the right place and your heart in the right place, and they're talking to one another, if that makes any sense. Then we have the Ace of Swords for you as well, about cutting through the bullshit, about cutting through all the red tape in life and being able to use that rather sharp mind of yours, young lady, to make and create a space for yourself. Riley, finally we get to Riley.
Riley, they are saying that your stars and your sun and your moon, they all shine brightly. And it's like they shine brightly because your spirit shines brightly. But know that there are changes that are coming, so don't beat yourself up when you start seeing changes and you feel like you're not shining as bright as you used to. It's like you will as soon as the change takes effect. And I won't say passes because the change will not pass. The change will take effect and you will welcome it.
We'll get to talking to Stephen in a minute, Riley. Riley, your first card is the Page of Clubs.
Answer.
And the Page of Clubs is about making sure you're communing with Spirit, making sure you're listening to what your angels and God have to say to you. It's about listening so intently that nothing else comes into your awareness. It's also about knowing that what they're telling you, what Spirit or God is telling you, is probably something other people need to hear as well. So don't forget to share. And then we have everybody's out of balance tonight. So this is the Two of Swords, which is making informed choices, walking, taking those blinders off, and kind of like getting down out of the tree kind of thing. You can get back on the ground if you want to. You don't have to stay in that position. You have choices. And then we have the Five of Cups, which is about grieving and loss, knowing that, yes, you're grieving. We're all grieving the loss of someone, but there's always something to be thankful for. There's always someone standing by to help us through. There's always more to look at, more to see than just what we have lost. I hope that helps.
Me.
Sarah.
I don't work for free.
You're welcome, Birdie. At least I'm thinking you're saying thank you to us. If not, you're still welcome.
Yeah.
You did it now.
She broke her phone. This is for Sarah. They are saying that you are building towards a better work as long as you love what you do. Once you stop loving what you do, the building stops.
Okay.
No!
The death.
No! I can only do this for Sarah. This is the Five of Swords. Yes, the Five of Swords. That's what happens when you take quick looks. The Five of Swords is the card of the bully. But in this particular case, the bully in this card is sitting on all those swords. They went, wow, sparkly. There's a little, ooh, where's that flag? What's that? So it's in some ways it's about remaining focused and stop having those sparkly moments. Squirrel! You know?
Yellow pin.
And making sure that you're being fair to everybody, because you can't go around treating them. No, I don't, Riley. The second card for you is, ta-da! This is the most horrible one of all. This is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is joy and happiness, and it can't get any better than that. You've reached the end of one phase, you're now starting another. So it's like you've gotten to this level, now we're going to get... So the work becomes, in a way, the work that you do as you're leveling up comes... you have more responsibility. The work is not necessarily harder, but can sometimes be challenging. So there you have it. With great responsibility comes...
Me.
Yeah. And then we have, the Ten of Coins. End of one phase, the beginning of another. So you're hitting that, yes, I've graduated, I've gone on to grad school now, but it also involves money and the mundane things. So the mundane things might be getting a little easier. In other words, you might be finding kayaks to buy. Don't stop saying you can't find them. You just haven't looked in the right places. So it sort of reminds us that money's available.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, and you're making it. So now you've got to go on to that next level and spend some. But you were saying that how hard it's going to be to find kayaks and paddles and all that. Don't make it harder on yourself by saying that. Start affirming that everything I need is going to be available when I need it.
Okay.
Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You doing spirits on the other side?
Yes.
Okay.
We're now going to be talking to your little loved ones on the other side.
As long as they talk back.
As long as they talk back. Now, there is no guarantee that they are there and willing to talk. Sometimes they're there, just not willing to talk. Sometimes they're willing to talk and we can't hear them. It's a crapshoot. Sorry, that's just the way it is. Sometimes you hit the jackpot on the slot machine, and sometimes you don't. So, having said that, who was first?
Actually, Riley's got to go. So,
Riley's got to go, so we'll see. Is
Stephen, May 7th of next week.
Is Stephen available to talk with Riley, please? What I'm hearing is that Stephen is with you often. And doesn't necessarily speak to you, but sometimes he puts his arm around you. You sort of sometimes get like a warm and fuzzy kind of feeling.
He leaves messages for her. She just doesn't see them. She doesn't recognize them.
Sometimes he might leave a little gift for you and you dismiss it as just a coincidence or, oh, isn't that cute, and go on. But things that seem out of place might be a good clue to that, might be something that he's leaving you.
Okay.
I'm hearing stop worrying about it because you're making it worse by worrying about it. What it is, I do not know. Might even be related to school because, Riley, I have no idea how old you are and if you're still in school, but it might be related to something like that. It's something that you're worried about. It is something that you...
Something you don't need to worry about.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about it for one, because worrying about it pushes it away. But it's something you're working, it's something you're working for. You're working hard for it and you're looking for a good outcome, but you're worried you won't get it. And Stephen is saying, stop worrying about it. What is that over my shoulder?
What? Where?
Oh, it's on the screen. So I hope that makes sense. Anytime they come through, that's a message that in itself that they love you and are with you. So take that and think about what it is you're worried about. So who's next?
We'll go upside down. Cheyenne for anyone.
Is there anyone available to talk to Cheyenne? The only thing I'm seeing, Cheyenne, is a horse. Would that make sense? So the message is something about a horse. Or the symbology of a horse. Or, I don't know. Have you guys gone horseback riding lately? Or been thinking about going horseback riding? Because it might be something you would enjoy. You getting anything?
I think I heard her grandma come through and says, don't worry about her. She'll come around.
Yeah, because horses can, well, that could relate too, because horses they're stubborn as well. So that could be, it could be related. No, on the horseback riding, I'm assuming is what you're saying.
No, not with his back.
No, I said Cheyenne. No, I said, are you guys thinking about going horseback riding? Just because Jack can't go doesn't mean Cheyenne can't.
I don't think she would.
Anyway, okay, that's all I got.
I don't think her father had horses.
Okay, that makes sense with what I saw.
Sweetie Pie is always on my mind, Jack.
Yeah, I was thinking about her today too. So apparently she's making the rounds in the family.
In case you were wondering, Jack, see right there, that's her little urn right there. So it's in the front room now, right by all the angels.
We got you, Mary Pat. Okay, so anyone for Jack? Is there anyone here for Jack Williamson?
Doug is still hanging around you, Jack. I think Doug has become one of your guides. He's trying to look after you. That was an affirmation.
That was, I heard something outside bark.
Here's your backup. Backup stays in here.
Yeah, she keeps us safe is what it is. Okay, who is next?
So Doug is still hanging around you, Jack. He wants you to take care of yourself. He just, because Dad has moved further on, Doug has come back to sort of more or less hold your hand until you do it right. Well, get him. Don't just stand there. Go get him.
She can't decide if she wants to come back in here or go back outside and bark. Okay, Kim. Is anyone here for Kim Branch?
Did you get him? Did you get him? Good girl. Just snort all over him. Did you go snort all over him?
Kim, I'm really not getting anybody. What I am getting is that there's probably a bunch of grandparents hanging around the baby. Spirits on the other side love new babies. So that's not a surprise that they would be hanging around the baby. So watch the baby when you're around her, see where she looks and see the noises that she makes and when, because that's probably a clue that someone on the other side tickled her or got her attention or something. But they're hanging around. They love new babies. They're hanging out. They're hanging around her, the baby. So no, I'm not getting anything specific. You?
Mm-mm.
You?
No.
Okay. Bertie would like to hear from James.
And she's off again.
All I hear is, I'm here.
That's more than I heard because I didn't hear anything. Ask Jane if she has a message for Bertie.
She already knows.
She says in her sleep.
Tell her.
Well.
Oh, okay. You want to trade places for a second?
No,
okay.
I'm good.
Okay, apparently Jane talked to
Bertie in her sleep. Bertie.
Sarah and said
Oh.
that she talks to you in your sleep, Bertie. So you ask every night before you go to bed to remember your dreams clearly and accurately, and so that you remember them the next day because she's having conversations with you. Way to go. Good job, everybody. All right, who's next?
Mary Pat for anyone.
Is there anyone here for Mary Pat? I'm sorry, Mary Pat, I'm not getting a thing. You? Okay. I'm sorry. Apparently they are hiding out tonight, Mary Pat. Perhaps next time. Next.
Annalisa for anyone.
Annalisa for anyone. Is there anyone here for Annalisa? Annalisa, have you taken a trip lately, or are you about to take a trip? Because I see an asphalt road, like, going off into the distance. So we're you're traveling or something like that. She said, thank you, Sarah.
Yeah,
Thank you. And so it seems to me that you were either traveling in your sleep or oh, yes, see. All right, so apparently someone is joining you on this trip. Who's joining you? Who went with her? Who went with Annalisa? Who went with Annalisa?
Is Annalisa's mom still alive?
I do not know. Annalisa, is your mom still alive? And would the name David make any sense to you? Dave or David? Okay, then we are thinking that quite possibly your mom is on that road trip with you. Like hanging out with you a bit. And no on the name David. Okay. That, Annalisa, I'm sorry, that's all I'm getting. Are you getting anything else? Sarah's thinking about it.
Is the road trip somewhere your mother really, was excited to go? Had she been alive, or when she was alive, somewhere she was excited to go? I'm getting yay!
Does that make sense, Annalisa? That you went someplace she would have loved going? It's that 10-second delay thing. We're all sitting around here looking like, duh. While we're waiting for Annalisa to answer, does anyone have any questions they would like us to answer? Oh, that sounds like an awesome trip. Well, remember to invite your mom along. She'd like to go with you. Charleston at Christmas time is beautiful. Oh my God, talk about the history. All of the historic towns and homes in Charleston put up the old-fashioned type of greens and stuff. And oh my God, it's beautiful. It's like Williamsburg at Christmas. Yeah. Oh, okay. So does anybody have any questions? Because if not, the old clock on the wrist says it is almost 8:30. You're welcome, Annalisa. So it has been, in case you're wondering why we're here on Wednesday instead of Thursdays, we changed our mind. Plain and simple. The circumstances changed, and so we changed our mind about moving to Thursdays. We're going to stay on Wednesdays, at least for right now. Until further notice. So don't forget, if you live in the San Antonio area, I'm reading at Red Feather all this month. Della's taking the month off. On Wednesdays and Fridays, you can find me there. Wednesday 12 to 5. Don't forget, Della's written some books. I've written some books. Feel free to look them up. You can find all that information on Amazon. Should I take a trip to see a friend in Florida soon? Mary Pat would like to know. Sure, why not, Mary Pat? You might have a good time. Sarah, are you reading?
Is your great-granddaughter, is your mom around your great-granddaughter? One of many.
One of many?
Yes. Her mom is one of many around the great-granddaughter.
So yes, her mom is around the great-granddaughter, along with a bunch of other people. That makes sense.
We'll figure it out. Where are they going? Front or back?
The dogs are absolutely incredible entertainment. Okay, so thank you very much. If you want a private reading, you know how to reach us. If you, because this is just like a little overview, you know, 1 or 2 question kind of reading. It's not by any means, ouch, a full-blown session where you get to ask more in-depth stuff. So if you want a full reading, give us a call. My phone number is all over Facebook, and I believe Della's is too. And if gift certificates are on sale, you can always buy a bunch of gift certificates to give out as gifts. So you can contact us through Messenger for all that information. And don't forget, we both have a Redbubble store where you can buy Christmas gifts for your loved ones. And we both have Etsy stores where you can buy Christmas gifts for the ones you don't love. We will be back again next Wednesday night. And if you need us in the meantime, call us. Thank you so much for joining us. Night, night.
Night.
The finish button.